Hallelujah! Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Hallelujah! Let's try that again, just in case we didn't get it the first time. You can join in. Hallelujah! Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Hallelujah! There is much I have missed over this last week. But this morning, do you know what I missed most? No, not the Easter eggs. Not the bacon butties for those that were at the early morning vigil service. No, I have missed belting out together with organ and trumpet that great hymn, Thine Be the Glory. I tell you what, why don't we pause for a moment, find that somewhere online or on a CD or on our Spotify, get it all ready, open the windows as wide as you can, turn it up as loud as you can, and sing along to it. You never know, maybe Judith and Margaret will open the windows and play the trumpet. Go on, I dare you. Don't feel shy, because we are singing praise to the one who just a few days ago we were remembering how much he gave up for us. He gave everything for us. And today we're celebrating his new risen life. So we're going to pause this for a moment. You've got a chance to find that hymn somewhere online or wherever you've got it. Open the windows and sing it at the top of your voice. Thine be the glory. See you in a minute. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. Not quite the same as singing together in church this morning, but better than nothing. What a strange Holy Week it has been. I hope that you've been able to listen somewhere to something that's been online or on the television or on the radio to help you reflect and to remember and to revisit the events of that first Holy Week. Thank you for all those who have commented on the thoughts from the Vicarage. There's been a lot of time to put together, and thank you to Georgie for being my techie and my editor. But I have been blessed knowing that you have enjoyed them and God has been speaking to you through them. So now, here we are on Easter morning. Let us listen to the climax of all the events that have been leading up to this day. And once again, I'm reading from Reverend Paul Langham's version of the retelling of the Easter story. Dawn came on the first day of the week. 2 of Jesus' women followers went to look at the tomb. An earthquake shook the ground as an angel rolled back the stone and sat on it. The guards were so terrified they collapsed, for all the world as if they were dead. The angel said to the woman, "There's no need to be afraid. I know who you're looking for. Jesus isn't here anymore. He's risen, just as he promised he would. Come and see where his body lay, and then go and tell his followers that they will see him again in Galilee. He'll be waiting there for them." As the women hurried away, Jesus stood before them. Falling to the ground, they clung to his feet and worshipped him. While the women were on their way to tell his other followers, some of the guards went to tell the religious authorities all that had happened. They bribed the soldiers not to breathe a word of the truth, but rather to say that Jesus' followers had come in the night and stolen his body while they were asleep. That story is still going around these days. When the women returned from the tomb, they told the others what they had seen and heard. How could they take it in? It seemed just too crazy to believe. But Peter and John raced along to the tomb. John got there first and peered in, seeing the pile of grave clothes. When Peter ran up, he went straight in and John followed him. Looking around, he knew in his heart that Jesus had indeed risen from the dead, although he still didn't fully understand it. As for Peter, he walked off, trying to puzzle it out. Wow. Whenever I read those words, I wonder how those women, the first to get to the empty tomb, must have felt. What must they have thought? What would it have been like to be the first people to know that Jesus had risen from the dead, overcome death, that he was alive and well? He had shared the words that implied that he would die and 3 days later come back to life. He told his disciples that he would come back for them, but there he was, having died a horrific death. He then overcame death and was raised back to life. Something cosmic happened that day that must have caused all his friends and followers to re-evaluate their lives, their understanding of life, to rethink all that had been normal for them. We're all having to do that at the moment. For all of us listening today, no matter where we are in the world, our lives have been turned upside down and we're having to adjust to a new normal. It may be temporary, but we don't know how long it's going to go on for, and whilst I don't wish this situation to continue for too long, neither do I want us to return to what was normal. A cosmic event has happened in 2020, and I hope it will cause us all to re-evaluate how we live our daily lives. What is really important to us? And how will we share our love and our appreciation of others? Who knows where we shall end up? One thing I do know is that Jesus' resurrection is good news. Good news for all of us and for our world. Like those early disciples, we might not quite understand it all, but it is good news. I heard these words yesterday and I thought how important they are for all of us. The resurrection is good news. Personal failures cannot undo Jesus' faithfulness on our behalf. Failed human systems cannot thwart the love of God and his purposes to renew our world. They're deep words. They come from something called the Bible Project, Church at Home Good Friday. If you go on YouTube, have a look. The Bible Project do amazing things. But personal failures cannot undo Jesus' faithfulness to us, and failed human systems cannot thwart God's love for us. Jesus promises us new life, abundant life, everlasting life. Right now, our world and our lives might feel a complete mess. But because of Jesus' resurrection, he has opened up the possibility of a new future for us and for our world. Like many cosmic events, we may not understand it all. We may not be able to see the wood from the trees at the moment, but we can trust in and place our hope in one who is able to do immeasurably more than we can ever ask or imagine. So happy Easter. Have a wonderful day and keep singing the words of that amazing hymn, Thine be the glory, risen, conquering Son. Endless is the victory, thou o'er death has won. Have a great day and enjoy your Easter eggs.